Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here with a layout for the Kellybell Designs creative team. I'm playing with the Reservation with the Beast digital collection today to create this hybrid layout about having breakfast at Beast's Castle. And so I could not wait to visit the castle and see the inside. It was such a beautiful place and did not disappoint whatsoever. And so when I opened the digital Reservations with the Beast collection, I could not get over the illustration of Beast Castle. So that is the focal point of the layout. I printed out the castle itself and cut it to about 9 inches high. And then I also printed and cut the little addition to the left-hand side there. I also printed these beautiful banners. These caught my eye, and I thought that they would look really beautiful hanging from the layout, just as if you were walking through the grand hall where you see all the banners hanging. And so I used some of them as they are originally designed, and I also clipped some of the patterned papers to the banners just so that they would have some visual interest there. I also have a photo. The photo is of Nick walking up to the grand entrance of the castle at Disney World, and a couple of the beautiful embellishments and word snippets that are part of the collection have been printed and cut as well. So I'm gonna dive right in. Oh yeah, and before I forget, the background is 2 pattern papers. The blue, light blue on darker blue pattern paper is sort of representative of the sky, and then the stone pattern paper across the bottom represents that walkway leading up to the castle. So I'm going to add pop dots and foam tape behind the castle so that it stands out a little bit away from the background here. I love this. It is so cool and so exciting to have this to include in the album. I love bringing these stories to life through the icons in the collection, and this is just one of many ways to do that. So I did go ahead and fill out most of the back of the castle with the foam tape and the foam dots to make sure that it stands up well and that it will hold up over time, raised up just a little bit. And then I already know I'm going to place my photo over here to the left-hand side so that it balances the scale and the volume of the castle a little bit over here. And also I'm using some of the snippets around the photo to sort of draw your eye to that part of the layout. There will be a lot to take in on this layout once it's done. So one of the little labels had a great spot for me to write my journaling about how purely magical this adventure was. And then check out these adorable little guards here. I thought they would be perfect at the entrance. Just as if you were visiting the castle. And so they are also bumped up on pop dots, and then the top of their bodies are adhered to the castle itself, so that they stand out a little bit as if they were in the foreground of the castle. And then they're holding guard here. they're holding guard of the memories. So I'm going to start adhering these beautiful banners here across the top. There's, I'm going to do a couple of them just flat using the dry adhesive tape runner, so that there's also a feeling of dimension with the banners as well. So first, of course, just creating the kind of flatter background layer, and then a foreground layer with the pop dots will come a little bit later. And I wanted to just say that the appearance of the layers or of the depth perception is subtle, but it's subtle enough to give you that feeling of going through the space. And that starts with the photo where Nick is approaching the door, and we're on a journey here, and I love carrying that into my layouts, so that you get that feeling of movement, and so that you get that sort of anticipation for yourself of what's to come, what's getting ready to happen here. And it sparks your curiosity, but it also, again, creates that feeling of movement in the layout. And that's what keeps you parked, looking at the layout, taking all of the layers in, taking in all of the colors and the texture here that I'm creating from these banners. I cannot get over how gorgeous these banners all look here, adhered to the page and lined up, and really pulling you into the layout. It is so cool. I am so ecstatic with this layout, and I hope you're inspired by it too. The last little thing I did was add the Reservations with the Beast word art here, right underneath the top of the left-hand addition to the castle. And that completes my layout for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will, of course, have product links for you down below for this fantastic product. And also, of course, you'll be able to see more on the Kellybell Designs Facebook group. I'll have that linked as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back here again very soon. Bye-bye.